قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا. Surah al-Kahfi, Surah number 18, Ayat number 17. Qala, he said, that is Khizr alayhi salam said, the conversation is continuing from the last few verses. For, well, in, if, ittiba'tani, I think I've discussed about ita'at and ittiba when the word ita'at occurred for the first time. A derivative of the word ita'at appeared for the first time. This is ittiba, to follow. And ni is the attached pronoun, follow me. So, instead of, it doesn't make sense if you say, well, if you followed me in the past tense. So, what is the intended connotation? If you have decided to follow me, that is the intended connotation. For then, so the first phi is different, the second phi is different. The second phi is then, and this then is because of the in that is there. In ittiba'tani, right? So, if then statement. So the first fa is sort of so, but the word well suits better in this context. So even if the word fa appears, fa is a letter, but it's a word as well, because fa, whether it means so or then or well, these are words in the English language, right? So even if the same word occurs in the Arabic, the meanings need not necessarily be the same, even if it is in the same ayat, even if it is in the same sentence. Anyway, fala, fa, then, la is no, tas'alni, tas'alni. You do not ask me, ni is the attached pronoun, and ta, sa'ala yas'alu, tas'alu. So that way, tas'alni, you do not ask me, but you is not required in the English language, then do not ask me. You is obvious. This construct is common in the English language as well. You is not required. An, about, shay'in, anything. Well, you've decided to follow me, then do not ask me about anything. Hatta, until, uhdisa. So, uhdisa is I narrate, laka, to you, minhu, from it or about it, dhikran, a mention. So, okay, think about these sort of constructs, narrate and narration, right? But here, narrator mention does not make that much of, I mean, it's not natural in the English language. So I have mentioned this to make a mention, as dhikran mention, this has to make a mention. Just as you say, narrate and narration is fine, but state a statement, you don't say to make a statement. So in that context, uhdisa laka minhu dhikran. In any case, the context requires to be captured in the English language to the best it is possible to represent the Arabic construct, and that is what we have done over here as well. Until I myself, uhdisa, that is sort of required. Again, two different things. Basically, dhikran is later and minhu is before that. So I myself make a mention to you, laka, to you, concerning it, minhu, concerning it. So this is the verse then. So the conversation is continuing between Musa alayhi salam and Khidr alayhi salam. So for the last 3-4 verses, it's continuing, and Joshua alayhi salam obviously is present with them, but he is mostly silent throughout this conversation. So he is a young boy at this point of time, and the two senior people to him are having this conversation. So anyway, we'll read it just one more. I think this is not really much of a challenge in decoding this construct. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and so we'll read it one more time, except for the for, which we have translated to well. You can translate so, which is okay. Well fits better in this sentence. Qala fa in, I mean, you could read in it teba'atani. You could do that, tajweed rules, but grammar, you can break it down also. That's fine. Qala fa in ittiba'tani fala tas'alni an shay'in hatta uhdisa laka minhu dhikran. He said, well, if you've decided to follow me, then do not ask me about anything until I myself make a mention to you concerning it.